part game 2. A. Oof. Okay. Let's see, chat. Let's see.
Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Let's go. 0-1 trap.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Favre.
I pressed the wrong button.
A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's 2nd down.
It's 2nd down.
Pressed the wrong button. Not even making an excuse. I'm just saying.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. Play clock down to 2, and we get a signal and a timeout.
Okay.
They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Working out of the gun, Michael Vick.
I threw it.
And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
Well, when you've got a tight end who can run, you've got to give him a shot to unlock the defense. Want to see what they can get, taking the big shot downfield. That one winds up incomplete.
And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field.
Oh, my God.
And he's got room. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
Now a first carry for Derrick Henry.
All right.
They're able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37.
Derrick Henry, the ball carrier.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
54, right there, 54 miles. We got it. Twitch. Watch Twitch. Check. On
On second down now, it's Henry, and he's going to get this pretty close to a first down. Stopped at the Panthers' 32.
He's tackled at the 32.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try to run for the
Let's
first.
go.
Henry fighting for the marker, but I don't think he got there. He did not. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
Come
A
on.
loss of a yard. It's 4th down.
They'll run for
Let's
it.
go,
Henry.
Bobby.
And nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped behind the line. Derrick Henry denied here on 4th down. And the Panthers will get the football back.
Let's go, Bobby.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
But how about going and telling your defense, thank you. A huge thank you. You said didn't lead to points.
Are you?
He rifles one.
What?
It's intercepted.
How did that?
Derwin James with a pick.
How did that not go straight to him?
Not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
He'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40.
The ball carrier.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instinct. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed out hard there. He was ready for that running play. On second down, here's Henry.
Let's go, Bobby.
Short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
He was taken
2 yards on the first down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the second down carry.
So that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on third down to keep the drive going. And he'll have his man. That's Cooper. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Give them 12 yards that time, and a Las Vegas first.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
God damn it, man. He's running 100%.
A first down carry for Henry. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
He was taken down by Bobby Wagner. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
No score after 1 on EA Sports.
That's the end of the first quarter with no score.
From the 22, Jackson flush to his right. And now he's going to use his legs. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Jackson from the shotgun. Flushed out right. Now he'll pull it down. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
On 2nd down, it's Henry. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2.
Let's go.
He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. They were ahead of schedule after the gain of 7 on 1st down, but the defense does not budge on 2nd and 3rd. Now Greg Joseph for the field goal try. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. The kick by Joseph is good.
Okay, 3-0.
And the Raiders jump out to a 3-0 advantage. So still no touchdowns in the first half, but we do have some action on the scoreboard with the field goal.
So maybe now the mentality changes in this game, because anytime you can get to the red zone and if you don't come away with 6 points, you feel like it's a disappointment. In a game like this one, being able to kick field goals means you're right there, and then you're just looking for that big break to take you over the top.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Being chased out left. He's going to take off with it. Space to maneuver at the 40. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a
Let's
little
go, Jerry.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined
Let's go, Jerry.
on those last 2 plays.
Come on.
So the ball moves from their own 41 to the other 41 here for 1st and 10. They'll run it with Jackson. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line.
From the 39, Vick dancing to his left. And he's going to keep. Vick loses the football. It's out. And the Raiders have recovered.
No way, bro.
You think about it, Charles. This is not a quarterback that's used to running the football a lot. In that time, he was loose with it, had it knocked free.
He always has to think to himself that there's always going to be traffic around because of what you just said. Not that elusive, not going to get into the open field very often. Remember, he's not Lamar Jackson, not Michael Vick back in the day. Always has to protect the football because there's always going to be people around.
And now with a play clock winding down, a whistle and possibly a false start. A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. From the gun, Jackson. Escaping the pressure right.
Let's go.
Across his body,
Touchdown. Touchdown. Touchdown.
Picked off by Stephon Gilmore.
Come on, man. Come on. Come on.
Touchdown, Panthers.
It's not the prettiest, but you know what?
Charles,
Fuck it.
I'm looking at you, and understandably, your mouth is wide open in disbelief. What were they thinking?
That's going to be one of the great mysteries, but I do know this. When they went out on offense, I will guarantee they told them, don't just make anticipatory throws. Make sure you see it before you throw it. Didn't happen here.
Trying to protect that lead, and now they gave it up. Taking it about the 1. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final
Let's
drive?
go.
Looking
Another pick. Let's go.
Picked off at the 38, and they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Come on, man. Don't ever disrespect my defense. Don't ever disrespect it. Don't ever.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget,
come on, man.
Compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
On first down, Favre. Over the middle, that's caught by Rice. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
At the 27-yard line.
First and 10, it's Favre. That's caught by Jackson. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It's a Carolina first down on a gain of 16.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Come on, man.
Now a first and 10 at the 11. From the gun, it's Favre. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
Intended for Bo Jackson. Incomplete. Derwin James on the coverage.
Let's see.
After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10.
Oh, no.
Favre. He'll buy some time right. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick.
The second down pass. Intercepted. The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 7-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this third quarter of action. Taking it about the 1. And he returns this to the 22.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
And the third quarter starts with a run by Ingram. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be second and 8.
That was a pretty good job defensively to hold them to a 2-yard run, but I've got to think this offensive line, they're asking their quarterback for a different type of a run, one that they rely on, one they have confidence in, one they feel like they can block.
And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30.
The tackle by Jeremy.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Let's see.
Eluding the pressure right. He goes underneath to Ingram. Ingram
fumble.
turning.
Let's
He
go.
lost the football, and it's picked up by the Panthers. And his crew will take over with a...
Let's go, man. Come on. Come on.